Hey Bert, this is Steven from CMP Auto here in Calgary. And this right here is our 2022 Chevy Silverado 3500 HD. First things first, I want to thank you for your interest in this truck. This particular truck is an LT. It has a Z71 off-road package. It's a True North edition. I'll explain what that means in a moment. It's also got the 6.6 liter turbo diesel V8, the Duramax diesel, hooked up to a 10-speed Allison heavy-duty transmission. And what I'll do in this video, I'll give you a brief walk-around tour. I'll go over some key features, and hopefully this is the truck for you. Well, let's get started. So up front, first things first, you'll notice the Z71 package, or badging rather. What that means is that you get skid plates underneath, twin tube shocks, so off-road shocks. You get hill descent control, a system that helps you maintain control going down, let's say, a slippery slope, whether it is slippery because of ice or slippery because it's off-road. And of course, you get the Z71 badging to show that it has that package as well. You have parking sensors down the front bumper, recovery hooks, fog lamps. Being a heavy-duty Chev, you also get the hood scoop right there. Looks mean. Down bottom, you have your engine block port. So instead of going digging under the hood, getting your clothes all dirty, that's a very convenient spot to have that. Badging right there. Now around the sides, you get 18-inch alloy wheels wrapped in Michelin all-season rubber. You have plastic fender flares integrated into splash guards, both front and rear, otherwise known as mud guards. And something else that's noteworthy about this truck, since you were concerned about rock chips and all that, you have 3M already pre-installed on this. So it goes front area. Of course, it won't be on the chrome, but from here onwards, and then up to here, up to hood, straight across. You have trailer tow mirrors with integrated LED turn signals. These are power extending. You have convex down here, puddle lamps over here. You have blind spot right there. These are heated and auto dimming and power folding. You of course get the 3500 HD badging right there. Keyless proximity entry, a system that allows you to keep your key in your pocket at all times. This particular truck is the crew cab configuration. Back here, you have an integrated step. So you of course reach into your box. And you also get steps integrated into the rear bumper on each corner. Makes it a lot easier to get in. Class 5 hitch receiver down here. Your 4 and 7 pin harnesses down there. Also below, you have your spare tire. Backup camera right there. Dampen tailgate, doesn't just flop right down. When that opens up, you see a few things. Number one, you have spray and box signer already pre-installed. Number two, you have LED lighting on each side. And number three, you have a second set of tires. These are winter tires on alloy wheels, and they're not just cheap ones. They are Toyo Open Country studless winters in fantastic shape. And then up above, you have a rear window with integrated defrost. Also down below, you have parking sensors to help aid or make parking easier, along with your backup camera, of course. Okay, interior wise, first things first, I want to apologize for the dirtiness. You may have heard on the news, but here in Calgary, we have a water shortage at the moment. Our detail shop is closed. Rest assured, we will clean this before you taking physical delivery. We're just postponing things a little bit until we know the vehicle's sold for sure. But anyway, you have back here a 60-40 split bench. Of course, that means that folds up, does the same on the other side, and you have a flat floor with all-weather mats on each side. Flat floor comes in handy. Let's say if you have a dog that wants to sleep back here, or maybe even you want to sleep back here, you can do so. Throw a blanket here or a little mattress, you're good. Let's say you have a toolbox, maybe you went to IKEA, you have a box, you don't want to teeter-tottering, moving all over the place. It's a lot more convenient to have a flat floor. Back here as well, you have cup holders, rear AC vents, 12-volt DC plug, USB-C, USB-A, And then above your head, you have LED lighting in here. All weather mats up here as well. Again, forget the dirtiness. You have power folding mirrors, leather wrapped heated steering wheel, electronic parking brake, and a power driver's seat with power lumbar support. Let's hop on in and take a look inside. Okay, start with the mileage. So the time of this video has 80,073 kilometers. To the left of the steering wheel, I have my four-wheel drive selector. So of course your 4 high, your 2 high, and your 4 low. And then you have an automatic transfer case as well. So kind of a set it and forget it all-wheel drive system, which is nice to have in a heavy-duty truck. Above that, you have your drive mode selector. So it's a knob. If you turn it to the left, that's tow and haul mode, and you see a little icon that pops up right there. And then if I turn to the right, you have normal and off-road settings. Below that, you have your automatic headlight switch. Okay, obviously it's automatic, so you never really have to fiddle around with it. But if you want to manually turn on the headlights yourself, you can do so. This button right here will be for your puddle lamps, which are in the mirrors. And then of course you have your fog lamps down there, and a button for the rear bed lighting. There we go. Like I mentioned, heated steering wheel. You have your buttons for your cruise control on this side. On this side, you have your buttons and your switch for the center display right here. This button comes in handy if you have your Apple CarPlay or Android Auto selected, or connected rather. That will help answer the phone, or you can use it to connect, or rather talk to Apple Siri or Google Assistant. And of course, that will be your hang up button. Push button start. It does have remote start as well. And then getting back to the screen, you have integrated Sirius XM radio. You have wireless CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, a Wi-Fi hotspot, OnStar services as well, and your backup camera with guidance signs that turn with the steering wheel to help guide you into a parking spot, and trailer guidance as well. Moving on, what I enjoy about this as well, you have physical volume knob and a physical tuning knob, as well as track buttons, hard home button, and a back button as well. A lot of manufacturers are moving away from this. This is great to have. Dual zone climate control, heated seats, 3 level. And in typical GM fashion, you can choose to have both the back and bottom heated up, or just the back, which is nice. Being a diesel, you have an exhaust brake that you can engage. You have parking sensors, which you can disengage. And then you have a power tailgate right there that will lower it. Unfortunately, it won't bring it back up, but there you go. Your hazard lights, of course, your stability control, and then this will be the hill descent control that I mentioned before. I believe this is only functional if you have the 4x4 system in 4 low, because it is meant for low speed. Below that, you have an integrated trailer brake controller. You have a USB-C, a 12-volt DC plug, some storage right there, cup holders there, place for your phone. This opens up, and a ton of storage in there as well. Utility-wise, glove box there, glove box there, wheel lock key bag, original owner's manual. This was originally purchased here and was traded in. Above my head, I have OnStar, of course, dome lights, as you would expect. And we'll take a look at the passenger area too. This seat is manual. I got storage there. But yeah. Now, in terms of condition, of course, it's a pre-owned truck. It's not going to be perfect, but overall, for 80,000 kilometers, it's pretty damn clean. Not in terms of cleanliness, sorry. It's pretty damn clean in terms of condition. But of course, there won't be Shouldn't be too many blemishes up here because of the 3M protection. And then down below, I'm not seeing any oxidation. The rust isn't oxidizing, sorry. But I do notice there actually is 3M on the chrome bumper, which is surprising. So there you go. That's dirt. I don't see any dents. Looks good. That's all dirt as well. There are some minor chips right there. That looks to be dirt. One right there. Little chip right there. Normal wear and tear here. I've seen a lot worse. That's just dirt, paint or something. Of course, it's not going to be perfect, but overall, I think it's in great shape. I think that sums it up. Thanks for watching. We'll chat soon. Take care.